Hi, Jeanette and Chad. I just want to send you a video update. My entire concentration right now is the stairway in the foyer area. I'm not doing anything yet with the balconies or the kitchen, which are relatively simple actions. But I do want to definitely address this situation here. When I first glanced at your sketch for a possible way to run the stairway, I didn't immediately recognize that you were drawing this from the perspective of the second floor. And this is the sketch you sent right here, and my evidence was that bathroom right there. So I could tell that what you're hoping for is to, from the upstairs, enter here, head down, go that way, and then go that way to empty out into the foyer. That's what I believe you were looking at. The problem with that is it did not take into account this front door here. In other words, the way you would have done it would have entered somewhere up here and come around and then ended up down here somewhere, and this front door was in the way. I will tell you right now that stairways are one of the toughest things. Almost nobody gets them right unless they are professionals and they do this all the time. I'm very fortunate in the fact I've been doing this a long time, and I also have a piece of software here that looks at things in three-dimensional ways. In other words, I'm looking at it from both the X dimension, the Y, and the Z, which is the up-down direction. So I'm able to look at the entire thing. Not only that, but these stairs are have to be done per code. You had mentioned in one of your emails that you didn't want anything to be shallow. Totally agree with you on that. And frankly, my program will not even allow, well, I can force it, but it keeps in mind all issues having to do with the code. The way the code is written is the sum of two of the risers plus one tread has to be somewhere between 24 and 25 inches. And that's the way they are able to regulate, the way the stairs feel as far as going up. So bottom line, this is not going to work. This just is not going to work. So let me show you what does work and what I have done, and I'm going to basically explain it all to you and let you take a look at it. And I'd like to get this resolved before we press on with the kitchen, because I have some pretty minor changes to make to these plans, I think, and we'll be there. What I have done is I have raised this entire foyer 42 inches above the level of this hangar. And I also created a new front porch that actually has a cover on it, which I'll show you in a moment. And this front is actually not a porch, it's the entry. And this entry is 4 inches down from that. So we have raised that. What that did is that, because again we need to keep this wall here clear, is it allows us to enter the stairs here and make that a little bit clearer. Enter the stairs here, go up that way, then head up to a little landing, up to here, and up to here. That's really the only way I know that we can do this and make this work in this area. The number of risers, that's these things right here, each one of these little things is a little riser, is fixed. I can't really change it. It takes a certain number of risers to raise from this level to that level. And the fact that we have raised this now required us to then move back down here into the hangar. And also when we raise the porch, we go down the stairs to the front sidewalk. So the set of stairs was put in, that set of stairs was put in, and that set of stairs brings us down to the level of the hangar, and it brings us down to the level of the sidewalk in the front. I'm downstairs in the hangar. By the way, these are your beams right here, and that is the bathroom door. It goes into the bathroom underneath the stairs, and then this is that. Don't worry about the colors; they're not important. You come out and go down these stairs. Now, what I would probably rather do is put a little landing out here for safety, and then we'll run that down. So these stairs will end up somewhere over here. So that's the approximate number of stairs we would need on the outside. And looking at the front, you'll notice that I put a set of stairs right here, and then I've got a porch right here, a nice little roof up here to give you some cover when you're coming in. Nothing's changed over here in this area. Nothing's changed here at all. Nothing's changed over here. I did add a window right there, which you'll see on the inside, which is where the stairway goes. And of course, here are the stairs right there. That's your front door, which we could make larger. We could actually bring the level of that door up to about here. Right now, I believe it's a 6'8" door. We might want to bring that up to an 8. I think this house would beg for that. I think it would be really a good idea. You'll notice that I've got, they're 4 feet wide. That's a very wide set of stairs. Standard width for stairs for residential are 3 feet, sometimes 3 feet 4 inches. So a 4 is quite wide, and that maintains throughout the entirety of the steps. And in here you can actually see the bathroom below that. What I've done here is I have turned this into a glass wall structure, so you can kind of see through things. This is your elevator on the upside. These are your stairs that are heading down. Come down like that, come down like that, and then that's your actual front door. So your front door right there. I got that new window there. So this gives you an idea of what I think we need to do for the stairs. So I'd like to get your thoughts and approval on that. Let me know if you like the way that I've raised the foyer by 42 inches. Do you want to change it? Do you want to reduce it? If you take it down a little bit, that will add an additional set of steps right here. It'll bring it out. I believe you can do that without a major problem. But if you want to reduce this maybe about 8 inches down, make it. I have it up 42 inches. We'll bring it down, let's say, to about 3 feet 6, something like that. That's a possibility. No, not 3 foot 6, but closer to 3 feet. But anyway, you understand the logic of that. So please give me your thoughts. And then once you give me an approval on this, I will go ahead and proceed with getting the kitchen done and your other notes, which are relatively minor, and get that over to you for final approval. All right, look forward to hearing back. Thanks.